Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so we're gonna go through updates 11 through 20. Happy New Year. It's finally 2025. Most of these updates came out about September through December for the last, I believe. All right, so we'll start with update number 11. Yang put out, dear console players, we're working on the next batch of add-ons, and before moving forward, we'd like to check in with you. Your feedback is important to us, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. The survey is ready and attached below. Please take a moment to share your input with us. So that was with the first survey that came out. Update 12, 1.7 million stretch goal unlocked, height customization coming, plus we need your input for the 2 million goal. Great news, we've unlocked the 1.4 million stretch goals. Now you'll be able to adjust our character's height, making them taller or shorter. We're already working on proof of concept tech demos, and we'll share more details when it's ready. Next, let's aim for 1.7 million with another core of romanceable NPC choice. Alright, so last video, let's see, I think we went over everything. We'd also love to hear from you about what you'd like to see for the 2 million stretch goals, whether it's swimwear, more fashion outfits, rival romances, or something else you'd like. Let us know. Your voice matters. And they attached the voting link. And then they were like, thank you all for your amazing support. Please let everyone know about the Evershine Kickstarter so we can unlock one more romanceable. So, all right, update 13. More digital add-ons now available. Howdy y'all, more digital add-ons are now available for purchase. After some research and prep, we're excited to finally bring you digital add-ons. Thank you for your patience and support. Now, you have even more ways to personalize your pledge and enhance your adventure. Plus, the in-game items are exclusive. Okay, so from my last video, it looks like what was added was $25 Frozen Royalty Gala attire, $25 alternative horse cosmetics for the white horse, $25 alternative in-game pet, $15 exclusive in-game accessory combo, and $15 in-game town decoration component. P.S. These will be available on Steam, PS5, Xbox, and Next Gen Nintendo. If the Next Gen Nintendo version isn't ready at launch, don't worry. You can swap it for another platform for free. PPS, we're still working on the console key support for tiers between $150 and $350. It might take a little more time to sort out, so thanks for your patience. And don't forget to spread the word. Let more governors know about Evershine and help us grow the community. Let's build a new home together. And then below, they attach, like larger images of what you can purchase. Okay. All right. Update 14. Project Me was designed as a gacha game, so getting characters was the main mechanics for that project to make money. When we started making Evershine, we debated on how much of the mechanics without the gacha we wanted to keep. Do we allow the storyline and side quests to introduce all the settlers and have less player agency, or do we spread the characters throughout the land and let the player have full control? Eventually, we said, why not both? We will employ a tier system where a small group of characters and the core romanceable, they will be introduced by the main story and have the most content, be it in the main story or their own relationship arcs. Other than the core characters, there are some 20 plus named characters that are introduced by the main quest, through side quests and through recruitment. Some are even hidden. They also have unique relationship stories, but less content than the core group. Now, if any of them becomes super popular, of course we're flexible. Finally, there will be a selection of random NPCs with random traits. They will mostly be introduced through recruiting. They might share some common relationship arc, but not any unique ones. And then we get into the with this design, we hope players can have unique experiences through multiple playthroughs, as the settlement makeup will never be the same. Different character sets and different scenes will provide different dialogue. It'll be a doozy for you completionists out there. Once you have settlers in town, you can put them to work at the jobs they're best suited for. A good fighter may not necessarily be a good farmer, so you'll have to be a good leader and choose roles wisely. If you don't, you'll know soon enough. Your people will let you know if the cook is ruining dishes, they aren't getting enough sleep, or if the entertainment isn't particularly entertaining. We also considered a hard mode where all the settlers are extra cranky and hard to appease. Finally, the director wanted me to also touch upon the relationship building a bit more in this article. One of the things that made the My Time series stand out was the play date system. This time, we want to make it even more dynamic. There will be more poses, more interactions, as well as more flirting options. We're also attempting some form of dynamic interaction between characters depending on their relationship with the player. Just imagine if you have 3 followers and they're all in love with you. What kind of side comments will they have directed at each other, at you? Would they compete to take a hit for the player or get jealous at everything? Fun times ahead. Okay, let's see. Update 15. Dispatch from the Athenian capital Greece. Reported by Dumont. It's been 2 years since tension at the Orzu ruins exploded into open conflict between the Empire of Duvos and the Principality of Athea. What all thought would be a long-term peace treaty signed between the two states 3 years ago lasted only a year. Although both states have been trying to keep the conflict local, it is having implications for our world at large. The Kingdom of Seasai has declared that any attack on Athea beyond the Orzu region would draw it into the war. The Alliance of the Free Cities, meanwhile, have been trying to stay neutral during the conflict, even after the events of Sandrock and Portia, more to the chagrin of most of its citizens. It has, however, put pressure on both parties to lower the temperature. Oh my god, I don't know what just happened. Okay, thanks. Maybe my computer was like, are you struggling to read? The result of this diplomacy is a potential meeting in the coming weeks between the third princess Corliss of Athea and the foreign secretary Torkin of Duvos to discuss a ceasefire. Preparations have started in the Athenian capital. Many citizens on the streets are apprehensive about expecting too much from this meeting. Buck, a banker, said, "We all want peace, you know. I don't get why Duvos wants to drag this out." Rico, who works in the medical industry, added, "They've been talking about peace forever. Nothing ever comes of it. In the end, politicians do the talking. We normal people do the dying." In the opinion of this reporter, this ceasefire is a delay tactic employed by Duvos for their next big move. Although Duvos now have the de facto control over most of the Orzu ruins, the Athenian military, backed by Seasai's promise to defend Athea's proper, have continued their attacks on the Duvos army, putting them on the defensive. This low intensity has become a drain for Duvos, as their relic supplies are unable to maintain the replacement rate, leading to a potential long-term advantage for Athea. However, as everyone knows, the Duvos Empire does not like to lose. The Alliance Council refused to comment for this story. I will be the first to report on the results from the meeting. Stay tuned. Oh my gosh, now my computer's just, okay, whatever. So we are on update 16. So yeah, howdy. Let's talk about the Portia Sandrock Old Friend vote. You get to vote on which beloved character from Portia or Sandrock will come visit. Think back to all the great memories and adventures you've shared with them in the past. Now, you have the chance to meet your favorite character again. This time, in a whole new settlement, we can't wait to see who you'll choose to make a cameo and create even more unforgettable moments with. Okay, so here's all the females and males of Portia. You got Ginger, Emily, Nora, Phyllis, Sam, Petra, Gust, Mint, Arlo, Zoo, Remington, and Oaks. For Sandrock, you have Amira, Grace, Naya was the one I was talking about earlier, Elsie, Mian, Trudy. Then you have Fang, Justice, Owen, Chi, Unsure, and Cooper. Just like the other votes, we'll send out a survey after the Kickstarter wraps up to get your input. Stay tuned. Spread the word to anyone you know who loves the series. Encourage everyone to grab their vote and help shape the third My Time game. Let's keep building this world together. Let's build a new home together. Okay, so update 17. Howdy. Here are the previously unlocked stretch goals for 300k and 400k. It took us a while to get everything ready, but now we're excited to share more about them. Thank you, backers, for making this possible. 300k bathtub. Relax and recharge in style with this bathtub set. An ultimate escape for you and your favorite NPC, each enjoying their own peaceful retreat after a long day of adventuring. 400k player voted interaction. We've got 3 interactions lined up, and now it's your turn to add one you love. Be ready to throw your ideas our way. Heck, you can even start preparing them now. And then you can see like Avery with the governor, and then the governor with Panna. The governor with Panna. As with the other votes, submissions and voting will kick off after the Kickstarter campaign. Keep an eye on us and get ready to send in your designs and vote for your favorites. Let's build a new home together. Okay, update 18. Atara Correctional Inmate of the Month. So they kind of like interviewed Yan from Sandrock. Interviewer. Greetings, Mr. Yan. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. Yan. No problem. You might find it hard to believe, but I do have a lot of free time. Jail. You know how it is. Interviewer. So it's been 3 years since your conviction of, let me see here, larceny, fraud, conspiracy to commit fraud, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, embezzlement, wage theft, identity theft, conspiracy again, blackmail, attempted murder, war crimes, and high treason. Yan, placing both of his pointer fingers directly up, allegedly. The interviewer, according to my notes, you were convicted on every single charge. Yan, allegedly. Convicted allegedly. All of these things are alleged. Interviewer, I see. I don't think you know what that word means. Yan, attempting to sound intellectual. What are words, even? Interviewer, moving on. Apparently, after your initial year of sending 3 of your assigned criminal psychologists to the insane asylum, Yan, 3, not 4? Interviewer, you also caused your first caretaker to check herself into the mental wing of the hospital, not a psychologist. Yan, oh, that's right. Here comes the airplane. Num num num. Sure, I remember her. Yan, curtsying dramatically. I stand corrected. 3, it is, good sir. Interviewer, yes. Apparently, despite your rocky start, Yan, don't mention that name. Interviewer, What I've heard is that you consider yourself saved by the Church of Light now. Yeah, that's right. I'm a true believer. Once was lost, now I'm. I know where I'm going, that's for sure. Interviewer, is there any part of the Church of the Light scripture that helps you turn your life around? Yen. Oh, you know, it's all so good. Just wish I'd have read it sooner. Interviewer, any favorite verses? Yen. Impossible to choose. Interviewer, I insist. I must hear your favorite passage from the scripture. Yen. Blessed are the churchies, for they convince people to donate money despite not really doing anything besides complaining about data disk. Interviewer, I see. And what would you say you've learned from your time in rehabilitation? Yan, can you be more specific? My time in rehabilitation sounds like some kind of sob story or something. Interviewer, what are some of the thoughts that went through your head in the 3 years of community service? Handing out meals to the needy, reading children bedtime stories, completely giving up on your nefarious ways, being on the straight and narrow, saying no to crime, being good to your fellow man, and not once for a single day getting the opportunity to swindle anyone out of a single goal. At this point in the interview, Yan slowly loosened himself into a 1,000-yard stare as he looked longingly into the distance as if listening to some forgotten elegy. This stare lasted a good 20 seconds or so. Interviewer, waving a hand in front of Yan's face. Mr. Yan, are you alright? Did you hear me? Yan, good. Yan, it was good. I actually enjoyed reading that. Alright, so we are on update 19. Alright, we've just hit the 1.7 million milestone and we're blown away by your support. As a thank you, as a special thank you, we're adding an extra core romanceable character and you get to help decide which NPC it'll be. Voting hasn't kicked off yet, but feel free to start chatting and rallying support for your favorite. Check out the character selection bios from our previous update and get the conversation going. P.S. Voting will kick off after the Kickstarter campaign wraps up, so stay tuned for future updates. First, you'll vote for one bachelor and one bachelorette. Then you'll vote again to choose an additional core romanceable character from the remaining candidates. Okay, so the 2 million player body customization, but that's not all. There's even more to look forward to. Next up is player customization or player body customization, where you'll be able to tweak your character's body size and adjust specific features. We're getting close to unlocking this awesome feature, so let's keep the momentum going. We'll announce more stretch goals as we get closer to 2 million. Share the love and help governors unlock the 2 million feature. Let's build a new home together. And the last update, update 20 for this video. Here are another previous unlocked stretch goals designed to enhance your Evershine journey. 600k swimming feature. Below is a concept shot of the swimming feature. Our animation team posed the main character and Ragnar, then tossed them into the water to create this mock-up. There's also a lot to do for the actual in-game swimming, like fine-tuning the camera, player controls, stamina management, and the tricky part, making sure the NPCs know how to swim properly alongside you. Okay. 700k hot spring playdate. Still remember the hot spring minigame in Portia? Everyone was chilling in the hot springs fully clothed. Haha. A bit awkward, right? So, does this new concept look a bit more fitting? Got any fun ideas to make the hot spring minigame even better? I remember when this came out, it was a hot topic. Again, thank you for making this moment possible. Let's keep the excitement going, share the love, and help us continue building this world together. The journey is only getting better from here. Okay, well, that's it for this video. I'll probably go ahead and push out some more videos either tomorrow or this week. I really want to cover all the updates that have come out so far, especially now that we're wrapping up on all the voting for the developers. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. All right, bye.